I'm now the product of this weird little letter thing telling me to know that in bed, the physiotherapist and the rehab neuro rehab team brought it for me. Hello, it is Tuesday. I wasn't in the video, but then I was like, I don't want to leave it like too long without posting, and then it was like, I should hop on when I'm not feeling well, because otherwise you don't get the whole picture. But on Sunday, I did make my number 2 in the bathroom. It's pissing. And yeah, again, on Monday, because it still wasn't well from a little, like, paramedics visits the week before. My husband took Monday off, like, he was at home working, so we stayed home instead of going to the office. So for me, that was good. Mirabelle was on an inset day, so she was with me, but literally we chilled and laid down most of the day. And then I was in a pose, but by the time I was in a bit of a foul mood. Like, I just did not want to hop on. I wasted an hour and a half of my life messaging the complaints person for Carlsbad about my complaint from 13th of October, which was several weeks ago, because today, or yesterday, which Monday was the 3rd of November, and basically I found out the novel had been done, which is the story so far and what I've been experiencing. So today I've got like the worst headache ever, so I don't feel particularly sparky. And like, everybody wants to talk to me. So I feel a bit like Mythen, Preston, and grumpy. I just want to sleep. So I've had an awful headache. I'm still doing my detox. Look, that's nearly healed now. So it didn't last too long, so Tuesday I don't like the new scabby person so much now. So anyway, today, the physiotherapist and the lady from the unruly job came round to give me that little other thing. Really didn't feel like getting up because I woke up and it just felt achy and my head hurts. And like, I had to get changed within like half an hour because I didn't want to not be dressed when I came. And they came, and then whilst they were here, I had to speak to complaints guy from Pals to email back, making it clear what need. And like, our finding is that basically the urology department seems to do what they want when they want, and they don't ask anyone. And so then the urology nurse phoned me to make sure I was happy with the progress. What I said to her, that like she wasn't formulating my complaints. And yeah, I was happy with what's going on, but an update would be nice. Because she said she'd come back to me in 2 weeks. We're nearly at 3 weeks. Well, between 2 and 3 weeks. But right, if you say you're gonna do something, you should do it. Instead of me having to chase it. And so I spoke to her, then spoke to neuro rehab MS nurse. And I basically reassured her that I didn't feel there was something she could do at the minute. Because I was like, where I thought it needs to be, but I did say to her, if she can think of anything to let me know. Then the lady came to take more bloods because the GP got my bloods wrong last time. So there was that. Then I had to email my MS nurse because she emailed me about, speaking to another neurologist. And they basically offered to put me on a drug you used to be on as an interim measure whilst we get these UTIs under control for me to go on Mavenclad. But the previous drug, the interim drug that I originally stopped because it was making me poorly. So it's not really an option. I was pointing feeling more poorly. It just makes me giggle because I literally for 6 months, no one's worried about me or didn't think about me. Now friends were reading jumping too. So that's that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am pleased that someone's finally doing something. And then I'd speak to someone else about some equipment getting dropped off. So, and the lady that took bloods did my blood pressure as well. She said it was high. I said no wonder, and I told her why I'd do today and stuff. And I was feeling a bit harangued. And yeah. She said I have to do 7 days. But again, I was like, no wonder my blood pressure gone up because I've got more stench over the last months. As you can hear, I'm struggling with breathing. I don't feel well. I'm really tired. I'm really weak. I've got a really bad head. So on that note, I'm gonna go. Tomorrow I've got a coaching call really early on, so I'll let you know how that goes. But yeah, other than that, thank God, hopefully no one needs to beat me. I did have to put off Sammy and Kirsty of Rise Tribe because I just felt so bad. I had to sleep. I could not stay on. Doing the call with someone, like I'd say, you can hear I'm already struggling now because of all the exertion I've had to do today. This is what happens when I don't manage my symptoms very well. And today I've not been allowed to pace. So that's why I draw a line under it to know how ill it actually makes me. But yeah, I'm gonna go because I put on for 8 minutes. But it's 2 days. So yeah, I love you all. And I'll see you all hopefully tomorrow feeling a million times better.